but if it didn't, I could always start over. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to the main page. Oh, I'm already on it. Okay. We're gonna just, yeah. Okay. This is where I want to start. So, let me see. Yeah. Well, no, this can't work then. I don't know. Dang. This is gonna be really long. Hello everybody. Welcome back. This is the last episode of Season 1. It is Episode 4. I forgot the name of it. There's no turning back. I have made up my mind. Yes. I'll explain everything that's happened so far since today, but I'm gonna get to the opening credits first, at least. I'm ready. Go on, do it. Do it. Okay. So, I forgot the name of this episode, but this is a really good episode. It's actually kind of one of my favorites because it's just got a really nice atmosphere feel to it. So I can't wait. I think it's Unexpected Guest, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Can you see all the stars twinkling in the black outer abyss, all the constellations traced by human eyes and long-distant arrows? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky. And even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world, as if it were the curtain of a theater. The veil separates the truth from the lie. Good old Andre? I want to say Andre. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Anthony's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. I have yet to understand this part of the tree and all that stuff. You must find the door as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it and we will walk together beyond the mist. That's kind of sus, bro. Oh boy. I suppose you're wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it. Your letter was truly mysterious. I have been traveling, Doctor, to Scotland. Have you heard about the massacre at St. Gall? Wait, he's German. Why am I going Scottish on him? Why, yes, the tragic event has been the continued object of speculation and grim rumor in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets have claimed that all kinds of macabre things took place. But I don't understand. How does this all connect with my patient? What are you saying? He was there. I am afraid he is one of the victims. Oh boy. Dear God. Oh boy, I hate these. I guess we'll go with, are you telling me my patient has been moited? Are you telling me my patient has been moited? Moited? Thankfully no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I did not mean to give this impression. Devitt was attacked but survived. Well, I would sure hope so, because we're still playing as him, don't you think? Oh, that's right, they don't know this. What happened to him, then? It seems the criminal was caught by Devitt in the midst of the act, then he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to others. Fortunately, the nuns arrived in time to unearth him from the coffin. Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses report that he remained unconscious for an entire day. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gallo Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth have been a part of their youth together there. You're forgetting two people. We can assume that Erdevitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. It was the cause of those awful deaths. Okay, I have to point something out. We're going to point it out after this, but I really have to make a point of this whole story thing. No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds. All of them had an expression of utmost terror on their face. Let's see, what conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories, but I would prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role has not yet been revealed. Oh boy. And what leads you to this conclusion is something that the Holy Sisters found beside Erdevitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. Oh boy. He be doing them drugs, them hardcore things. You know, you Ancient Shadows. That's what it is. It's Ancient Shadows. Alright. Well, anyways. So, I have to ask, why did it take 2 seasons for us to get some information about Hugo? Because there was 5 people there. There was the 4 witnesses, and then Alexandra had to stay behind. Because he had to... No, Anthony had to stay behind because he had to give the serum to everybody. Wasn't he? Devitt, Alexandre, Father Ernest, and Hugo. I do believe those were the ones that had to see... that went into the veil. Okay. Nobody says anything about Hugo until the 2nd season. And even then, you can see... there is something about Hugo or his sister in this season... but nobody talks about him until season 2. And it makes no sense because it's like, well, then who is this dude? Why? Actually, no. You do know about Hugo in the secret episode, like the special episode mini-sodes kind of deal. I don't know if I'm going to play those. I mean, I've already have. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to record those. But, I mean, maybe I could. I don't know. They're not really... I'm just going to give a rundown of both of them. Basically, one of them, the Mr. Baldwin guy, is getting hanged, and he has like a whole little cutscene to himself and all that. And then the other one is basically Father Ernest being dissected to see what his cause of death was by a doctor. And he finds a note that has all the witnesses, which is Ernest, Hugo, Devitt, and Alexandre Dupre. That's about it. But other than that, that's my only complaint. I just don't understand why they didn't put Hugo in the 1st season and waited till season 2. I mean, I understand that the story is not really about Hugo, but you would think with all this thing about the 4 witnesses and then all these people dying, but nobody's saying anything about Hugo, it's kind of sus. I'm sure this is the place. Alexandra's house must be just ahead. So, it's been a while. My last video was before Halloween. It is halfway through November. I don't know what I'm gonna do after I finish this series. Or, well, the 1st season anyways. There's a large iron bar. It is quite odd that the door was latched from the outside. Well, you know. Oh, so there is a... Okay, so yeah, if you stay in this room for a certain amount of time, like you'll hear glass shatter, and that's like another achievement. But we're not gonna wait for that because I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to wait all day for this to work. And let's see what else. There's also, can I open the door? Of course not. Okay. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. I'll just tell the household that I'm an old friend and come to visit. You know, that almost sounds like a... what do you call it? breaking and entering. And, like, even if you're, regardless if you're an old friend, I still, like, I understand this is olden times, but, like, I feel like that's, like, an easy way for somebody to come in and murder somebody. You know, it's like an excuse, almost. Okay, here we go. Go in the door, thank you. Okie doke. I do believe there's some stuff you can get. Footsteps, so there must be someone upstairs. Okay, so I do believe there are items that you can get at the very start before you go talk to Alexandre. It has been a minute since I played this. I've only played this chapter maybe a couple of times. A couple of old teacups sit on the table, one of them is full and still warm. Usually when I play through the first season, I usually just play episode 1 and 2. Like episode 3 I'll play 2 a little bit here and there, but I don't think I ever played this one as much. See, the thing I like about the first season is is kind of really replayable. Like you can really replay the game a whole lot with this season. Also, why is my thing acting jank? I'm using an 8BitDo controller. I'm not using my usual Pro controller. And 8BitDo is a really good controller. It's just that I have a drift on my left button because I've dropped this a few times. So if it does some weird spastic stuff, that's why. And, isn't there a door? Okay, I was about to say, I'm planning on getting an 8BitDo controller, but I would have played my Pro controller. It was just really, oh, the batteries weren't charged, yeah. An ancient stone well, the rope hangs inside, disappearing into the darkness below. We can grab the rope. Snap. The rope has broken, I'll keep this in. You never know when I'm gonna need some rope. Now, something's odd here. I was supposed to... Huh. Okay. I think I've collected all I need to collect. I was about to say, why aren't you moving? In the amount of well-crafted grandfather clock, but it seems to be out of order. One of the hands is missing. Yeah, you can't really use it without both hands. So since, dude, I'm probably just gonna have to wait till I get to a certain part. A figurine of an angel facing the wall. I'm just probably gonna have to wait until I get to a specific part, and then I can explain my story. So hold on. Yeah, the next time I play this game through, I'm definitely not doing as much of this dialogue. I did not realize how long it took to read this dialogue. Like, I read faster in my head instead of out loud. So, and I don't have trouble speaking while I read out loud. So it's this is definitely, if I ever redo this series, I'm gonna definitely drop the dialogue down. Like, I might barely even read it at that point. There's a large iron hook inside. Well, yeah, we kind of need that. Why don't you just grab it? There's a fragment of a diary under the book. Hook. Oh, wow. So yeah, I'm just gonna, like, hold on here. Yep. And then, let's go ahead and go. I could have sworn there was something there. I'm not reading those portraits, I'm sorry, but... like, okay, when I started this, I really didn't mind doing the whole, like, reading everything, but, like, ever since I started it, and ever since I've been doing the reading, there's just way too much dialogue for my taste in this. It is a big book of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked, and some articles are underlined, and I know it's, well... Oh, this is just like a recipe thing. It's just telling you how much to put on it. This is but this is also part of the puzzle. So, vitriol first, and then cyanide acid. So oil, acid, and then washed. Yep. I could have sworn one of those solutions. Oh, there it is. Cyanide. Yep. An image of a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. Yep. Let's see, what else do we got here? A bust with his face turned around. Okay. And that's the fireplace. So then what? Okay, there's two things here, but I definitely know one of them you need to actually look at. Or maybe it's the shelf is lined with a strange complex of books. Some titles include The Movements of Shadows, Preserving the Mind, and Lessons Beyond Nature. This seems to be an invoice. May this document serve as a record of the payment made corresponding to the following work. The cuckoo clock mechanism has been modified to give the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. That's for the clock thing that you gotta get the hands for. In addition, a special device and a switch have been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. Yes, that's very true. It's a letter, I wonder who it's from. Uh-huh. Yep, forgive me. Petite quick shot. Yep. I would talk about my story about what I've done so far, but this game is going to require a lot of dialogue so far, so we're just gonna hold on until we get to the parts where we don't need so much dialogue. Alexandre, no! You're in a wheelchair. I always knew you would be crippled. There is a scribbled annotation in this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being, insistently in vain do we wish to rise, craving to tear through. It is Zalathal, the curtain behind which the great wings beat. Inside its ancient mist inhabit the shadows of those who glide. You see, here's another thing I don't understand. So the man obviously can walk, because he is able to get up and move around. I've seen him do it. So why is he in a wheelchair? And, not only that, but why is he the only one here? And how does he get in the wheelchair himself if he has no stable mind to do so? I just don't understand. There's too many questions, not enough answers. Unfortunately. Alexandre, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? I just asked that question, kind of, but we'll go ahead and ask it again. Is everything alright? Why are you sitting in a wheelchair? Are you hurt maybe? Can you stand? He is staring blankly at some distant point, as if he has not heard my question at all. What is going on? You told me I should come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what is happening here? He gives no answer, but persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. Okay, so then is the wheelchair supposed to be just like if he was like unstable, and so that way he doesn't like walk into something? That basically means that man is on acid. When I was downstairs, I could have sworn I'd heard footsteps. Were they yours, or is there someone else in this house? For a moment, I felt a flash of hope that he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. 'Cause he's a druggie, bro. Alexandre, please say something. I don't know what to do. I feel like that's a lot of what this is, really. This whole thing. I don't understand just what happened to him. I feel like the whole moral of this, like, story that's going on here is, like... Hold on. The cuckoo clock is covered with dust. It seems to be missing an important piece, the bird. I feel like I feel like the whole moral of the story of this entire story is that drugs will get you to a spiritual plane, which is, I don't think is true. I've never experienced it myself, though, so I guess I can't really say much, but that is what I'm understanding, because most of the story involves these people going to a spiritual place after they inject themselves with this type of drug, except for what happens in Season 2, which completely overrides this theory, so I don't know what the deal with this whole drug thing is in the very first, because you don't even need it if you can do what you can do in the second one. But regardless, we're not on Season 2 yet, so we're going to completely ignore that. I still need the second hand. Yep. Well, hold on. Okay. I do believe I should be able to see outside now. I hope. Good lord, it's already 10:57. This one shouldn't take too awful long. Although, I don't understand why it's super nighttime out here. Usually, most of the time I played through this, it was like there was a light, like a porch light on. I wonder what changed. Within the mud and dirt inside the bucket there was a small bird of brass. Oh boy. Well, no, it can't be that different because... Can it? That's a good question. I don't know if this is... I know that they changed a few things in this version compared to the collector's edition. Oh boy. I don't have the light bulb, so I can't really do anything about this. But, like, I know that they changed some things, but I don't know what all they really changed. I didn't think it was all that bad. So now that I have the lamp, I'm pretty sure I can go over here and get the oil. This paint looks as if it had been broken from the inside. I need the oil. Okay, so basically, I'm going to try to keep this as short and sweet as I possibly can, so that way I can hopefully explain it all before I go to the next dialogue. So basically, this whole time between my last video and now, I have done a mixture of two things. I have collected certain things for Christmas for my brothers and sisters, and I have also... What's going on? Where's the... Okay. And I've also been trying to complete some games that I've been playing. I've been really wanting to beat Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. A lamp is hanging from the ceiling. Its bulb casts an intense white light. Believe it or not, I'm also a big Kingdom Hearts fan, so I have actually never beaten Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Rechain, Chain of Memories, or Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm currently working on Kingdom Hearts 3 right now. And I'm trying to beat that as well, along with Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. But I'm also working on Final Fantasy 1, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. Which one am I also working on? I'm also working on Super Metroid on the SNES. And what else? I just got Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, or Melody of Memory on the Switch. So I'm kind of playing that too, but I've also been trying to beat Mario plus Rabbids, Kingdom Battle. Basically I'm just trying to beat a lot of games. That's basically it. I still haven't beaten Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild either. Now the bulb is grossly covered in blood. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole time, this whole break. I've been mainly trying to beat my games and trying to get some Christmas stuff. I haven't gotten all the Christmas stuff I've been wanting to get, but I got in a good portion. I feel like I don't know what I'm gonna do really. I don't know if I want to review the games that I have done. Wait. Do I need to give this to him? No, I just need to put it in there. The bird fits perfectly. He looks miles away. Excuse me. Okay, and now we go this way. We put the light bulb there. So I don't know if I should do reviews for the games that I beat, or if I should just, I don't know, also, why do I feel like I'm missing something? I'm missing a spot here, because I'm supposed to have a picture. I think I need to go outside again. I don't know if I should write reviews, or if I should do review videos over the games I beat. I will stay straight up. I don't have a very good word to say about the first Final Fantasy, if that's the case. Final Fantasy 1 isn't bad. I just... Man, that game is super long. Well, okay, hold on. I know for a fact that that oil can be used on something. Why? I feel like I'm missing something. Like there's something I was already supposed to get, but I missed it. Oh boy, what happened? What did I miss? What? Is it over here? What is this? It's been so long since I played episode 4. I don't know. A quarter past that. Alright. Well, I do believe that we messed up somewhere. I don't know where, but I definitely know that there's something missing. No. I wonder if it's in here. I feel like I might have missed something specific. An instrument whose workings are beyond my knowledge. I really wish this thing wouldn't drift, because it wasn't drifting earlier, I'll tell you that much. So I don't know why it's doing it now. I based it with the copper drain. Why is it drifting now all of a sudden? The image has faded out. Wow. I actually have no idea where I'm going. I know it has to be somewhere around here, because I know... Ah. A large envelope of black felt covered in dust and ashes is labeled with a warning, do not open under white light. That's right. Now we go in here. Boy, I sure hope that we can get this done soon. Okay, I think. I forgot if it was oil first or acid first, and it's funny because I just read this not too long ago. Oil, acid, water. It's not really oil, it's just something to help me remember. And then we use the cyanide. And then rinse. And there we go. Easy peasy. An image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alexandre, and then there's a third person in the background. I wonder who it could be. Oh boy. Jump scares. Woo! That actually did scare me the first time I actually saw that. The image is back in the frame. Oh, cool. I wonder why it hopped out of the frame. It's almost as if it was voodoo. But a camera tripod. Okay, now we can go talk to Anthony, and I believe... Or fuck. Alexandre. And then we could get the... I think he has the little clock hand. Alexandre, do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. You are in it with our old friend Anthony and with some was someone else blurred in the background. Do you remember him? Does he mean something to you? Nobody says anything about the fucking Hugo Ashdown guy. A piece of cark work is in a hand. The bird awaits. So the dude's spazzing out. That's cool. I guess he's still in druggy land. Okie doke. Now we just put this on this. I put the clock hand in its place. I only need to set the clock to its correct time, which is 6:15 in the afternoon. So, wait. It's flipped in there, so that means that 6:15 in the afternoon. If that's 12, then that makes this 6 o'clock. So I need to turn it this way. Boom. Yeah, boy. I'll explain what just happened. Okay, so the reason why I said this, the clue, or the riddle is to get the clock to say 6:15. Okay, so the big hand is on the 12 o'clock right here, and the small hand is on the 3 o'clock right there. Yes, I'm very well aware of this, but, hold on. Wait for it. Because this clock in here is, the clock mechanism is definitely broken. Because this clock is tilted, so that means that the 12 o'clock hand, or the hand that was on the 12 o'clock is now on the 3 o'clock, and the short hand is now on the 6 o'clock. So this is 6:15 now, because the 12 was up here is now this way. So that makes this, it's like the thing got flopped 90 degrees to the left. And yes, that's how that works. Okay, now the bird is on the ground. The bird has burst out of the stroke. Now its beak is open. We can collect the piece. And this dude is... there is a key inside the bird. And this dude's still spazzing out. He is having some kind of seizure. He is trembling out of pure horror. But the dude is supposed to be used to this. That's the thing I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, it might be like the thing that happens if you overdose on morphine. You might just, your body might just, spaz out on you. Woo! Birds. Let's see. We need to get a dusty carpet of Asian origin. I love how this dude has the time to get a fucking Asian rug. What a douche. He just spends his time going around the country, I guess. Mold and dust cover the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. Wasn't there something in a drawer? This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. Did you look inside of the drawers? Inside one, there's a gardener's shovel. Wow, I'm having a massive hard time. Oh, I already got the shovel. I'm kind of dumb. So let's go ahead and just take care of that mission real quick while we have the chance. Kind of get through it a little bit faster, you know what I'm saying? Just so that way we can move on. Yeah. Oh boy, cutscene. Then we put this little vitriol on that, melts the lock. There's the nuns. And there's the monkey. The remains of a humanoid body, but with a grotesque animal aspect, maybe a small ape. It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. And I need that. The skeletal fingers of the creature are clutching a rolled up canvas. I will take that now. It's a map of the stars. And then there's one other thing, I believe. So, besides the corpse, there's a paper leaf. Oh boy. So basically, this is just explaining the whole serum that they use that Anthony concocted, or he was concocting, in order to allow them to go to this like area to get to the veil. And that's basically all that letter was saying. They tested it out on old Mike, and I guess that's basically animal cruelty. They didn't get any good results because he was an animal and not a human, and that's why it didn't work. At least I don't think so. Okay, I definitely did not move my controller on that one. An ancient other statue in poor condition. Dope, I'm not moving my controller and that's happening. Great. Always love it when drift happens. I'm definitely buying a new 8-bit controller because this is so messed up. Yep. And unfortunately, I don't think I can fix it. Because I don't have the pieces. Oh my gosh, dude. This drift, man. It's so bad. A book written in a language unknown to me. There is a scrawled annotation written in English on one of the margins. Oh my. I'm going. Jars and test tubes, everything is soaked in chemical residues and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. Okay, that's the same thing. This thing, there is definitely a door behind here, but okay. Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. I am almost 100% certain that... Okay. Whatever. Maybe I'm not doing it in the right order? Oh my. See, the bad thing about this, and you're telling me, wow, I've been hitting the wrong button to see interactions. Okay, now I can go to Alexandre's room, and I'm just also going to explain this little Easter egg. So whenever, or this little achieved hidden thing that happens in this room, so when you go into Alexandre's room this time, I don't think he's in there, and when you go in there, if you wait by the door, Alexandre is gone. Whoosh. So the thing here is if you wait by this little area for like a while, I think the time limit is unknown and it's random. It just changes with every playthrough. But depending on how long you stand here, if you stand here long enough for the thing to reach its limit, whatever it may be, a bird will come in, or a crow or a raven, and it will say nevermore, and then fly away. And that's literally all it does. And that's the last hidden achievement. No, that's not the last hidden achievement. This, there's another one, but we'll get to it later. If I will ever get there. Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart as if someone had stripped it off the book hastily. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is basically just talking about the person that lived with Anthony, or Alexandre, and yes, they're basically leaving the house because of it. Okay, and now we go out the window. Going to the balcony. A statue is holding something. It's a lens mounted in a metal ring. That's cool. Can I pick it up? Thank you. Also, this is BS. If the curtain's gonna rustle, or if the curtain's going to flap in the wind, why is the leaves in the trees not? Come on, man. I'm kidding. The guys did a really good job at putting atmosphere into this. This looks a lot more detailed than what it used to be. This actually looks really beautiful. I like this one compared to the collectors in the original edition. Although I never actually played the original edition all the way through, so. Starlight burning. Starlight brings some brightness to the forest. I need to go to bed. Oh, and that's another thing. So right now, currently, I recorded this at like 10:30 because my computer refused to turn on fast enough to allow me to do stuff, and I had to delete some recording stuff and make room on my my computer so that way this would go smoothly. And that took until 10:30. And originally, I had a time schedule set up to where I would record this at 9 o'clock, so that way it would give me like 2 hours, so that way I can just full on record with no problems, and that way I wouldn't be stressed with time, and I would have enough time to do stuff to prepare me for work tomorrow. Well, I had that in mind because I was going to do it with my Pro Controller, and I didn't want to use this controller or my Joy-Cons because I had been using the Pro Controller for a majority of the time I've been playing the game, and I just wanted to finish it with that experience. And it's a really picky, petty-ass reason for me to do that, but it was, I just wanted to do it that way. And I didn't know my battery was... Oh boy. What was that? And I didn't realize my batteries weren't able to be used. I'm actually kind of surprised that I couldn't use them, but yeah, I didn't have them charged enough, and I didn't want to use my new batteries yet, because I want to preserve them. So I charged them for a little bit until like 10 something, and then yeah, it didn't charge all the way, and now I'm using my crappy ass 8BitDo controller that I've dropped like 5 times. So yes, that's how that works. Okay, put this on the lens. The crystal fits perfectly in the telescope. Okay, I forgot how this works. I'm pretty certain I will figure it out later. Okay, because there's this thing right here. A wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flip top has no knob or lock, just some strange symbols. And I really need to... Deneb, Vega, and Altair. Okay, I know Altair is right here. I really hope Drift doesn't kill me right here. Vega, I believe, is right here. And then Altair has to be this one. Yay! And those 3 symbols that are next to those stars are the ones that you use on the flip knob thing. So, a line with a river, an upside down cloud, and a rocket ship. A Galaxian ship. Okay, so that's upside down cloud. Line with a river. Galaxian ship. Upside down cloud. There's a small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes, only one of them remains. Oh boy. The voice again, it comes from the bottom of the pit. Yeah, I really don't understand the layout of this place. Alexandre. Why aren't you talking? This is what you asked me to search for, is it not, Alexandre? Am I right? The last door is Alaval. The last door we can cross together. What should I do? I am waiting for you, here in the mist. It's nearby. I can hear it. Okay, what is nearby? What do you hear? So I have to... I hear the beatings of its wings and it knows we are afraid. I am ready. Sit down. Okay, I have to ask. So he's very well aware with everything that's going on in the real world. But he's also in the... Sit down. Sit down. But he is also in the... Veil? Or in the other realm? So I'm confused, because... Where the hell am I then? Or like, so are you telling me that whenever you go and do this, like, crazy drug high, you just start walking around the earth? Like, what? I don't know. And then it's like, later on in Season 2, you just go to a different place altogether, and then you like I don't know how this works. That's really one thing I would really, if they ever make a season 3, I just want them to explain that further. Like, please explain what happens when they use the serum or when they go into the veil area or whatever. Are they actually in a different realm? Like, do they spiritually go to a different place, or are they basically like on a drug high and they're in the real world but they're just walking around? Do you think that we will find any clue here about Devitt's whereabouts? Oh, the old mansion from the first episode. The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully they have overlooked something. Yes, they did, actually, as a matter of fact. What about this room? Hurrah. There's a sealed letter between this table and the wall. It looks like Erd Beechworth never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexandre, this is the only letter I'm going to read. Please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way. An open way for whatever lives on the other side. Vidit iniquitiat. The last door. And that is the end of episode 4, season 1. So now, is it? Please tell me it is. Nope, it's not. Never mind. Psych! Okay, I know what we're doing here. Come on now, let's just hurry it up. Come on. Hey, buddy. Okay. Congratulations, you've beaten the first episode, or the first season. And yeah, that's it. Like I said, I have yet to play Season 2, so I'm really excited to see what Season 2 is all about. I don't know, like, we'll check extras just for the hell of it. I'm not really even at an hour long. Okay, so, the morgue is basically Anthony's death, I believe. And the whole family goes there, and Anthony's son... You play as Anthony's son, and he goes around asking everybody what's going on, and everybody's like, "Please don't be like your father," and stuff like that. Death sentence is obviously Baldwin's death. Wanderer and the Frog. I actually don't know that one. Beechworth's Wake. Oh wait, she's the only survivor. What happened to the others? They are all dead. I would like to talk to her. Okay. Beechworth's Wake is the one where you play as his son. So, hold on, exit the main menu. Okay. So, let me try this again. The morgue is when you dissect Ernest's body. Death sentence is Baldwin's hanging. Wanderer in the Fog. So there's somebody that actually survived the veil. I completely forgot about this because it doesn't. You literally this does not matter at all in the entire story, and the only reason I don't think it matters is because there's not yet been a single instance of this person ever coming back into the story, even in season 2. It is literally just an extra. You get to get an understanding that there has been people that have survived the veil. And I guess that's the only thing that's trying to tell you is that there are other survivors, which is also relevant and present in Season 2. But yes, it's just somebody that survived the veil and got a tarot card from Episode 3. And then Beechworth's Wake is when you play as Anthony's son and you walk around and talk to the family. So yeah, we are done currently with Season 1. It's good. Because I cannot wait to start Season 2, because Season 2, I have yet to see the gameplay, and I'm saying this right now, the art looks really good. I like the contrast, I like the way that it feels different. My favorite episode, and this is the one I always play whenever I replay Season 2, is the Reunion, Episode 3, because it takes place on an island. I like islands. My Dearest Visitor is also cool, I really like that one. First one didn't really do much for me. I'll be honest. First one was kind of weak to me, in my opinion. I mean, it's a good short one, but it really felt kind of samey to the first season, if I'm really being honest. Like, it just felt kind of safe. And then these two were kind of, like, really cool because they went in a completely different direction, it felt like. and then episode 4 is just straight up weird, and it's kind of like a complete mind destroyer, and it is pretty wacky. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I can't wait to play season 2 on this. I have yet to play it, and we'll catch you next time. Oh, and so I guess I should discuss plans for what I'm going to try to do for the rest of the month. I think this might be the only Last Door video I put out for this month. If I just happen to get the feel for it, I'll probably put out Season 2, Episode 1 sometime before this month ends. But I'll probably be really busy with Thanksgiving and Black Friday shopping and all that. I probably won't be part of that. So I'm going to try, and that's not even the next video I want to put out. I want to put out an edited video. I haven't done an edited video in so long, because I try to do videos like these to where I don't have to edit so much, so that way I can just put in a video out, and it gives me, some content to throw out there. But the next video I definitely want to edit, and I think in the next video I want to do a Smash Ultimate video, because the last Smash Ultimate video I did wasn't really a whole lot of editing. It was more of me trying to put out a new DLC character out as fast as I could, and to me, I don't feel like that really did a whole lot of what I enjoy out of Smash. I was just trying to put something out there. So, next video, I think I'm just going to play like Smash Online, see if I can get Elite, and it's going to be rage inducing, so I know there's going to be range in it, and I can just edit, I can put edits in it. I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun with that one. So I really do want to put one of those videos out before the end of the year, and that's about it. I don't really have a whole lot to put on that. Other than that, I mean, the only thing I can think of what I would put out other than the next episode of The Last Door would be a video game review. I'm kind of thinking about doing like my own little thing where I talk about, or I review a game that I've beaten, not completed. I'm not going to be the completionist, more so a game that I've just beaten, and like say how much satisfaction I got out of it, beating it, what I thought about it, was it really worth the money, and stuff like that. And I just, so, and I'll have different criterias of how I supposedly beat stuff. Like, with Smash, you kind of technically beat the game in a sense when you've unlocked every character, because that's really one of the most important objectives, is getting every character and stage. And then, stuff like the anime fighters, you kind of complete your objective when you complete the story, or when you unlock all hidden characters, and when you unlock all the secret assist characters and stuff like that. So yeah, I plan on maybe uploading a video about that stuff here and there. I really do want to put out some more N64 content. It's really funny, because I own a lot of games from N64 to Switch, and I even have a big collection going on right now with my Game Boy stuff. Like, I've been collecting Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games. And I have a good portion of DS and 3DS games as well. And I've been collecting those, and I've got a bunch of those I'm trying to play too. It sucks that I can't record DS and Game Boy video. I can't record stuff like that. It really does kind of put a hindrance. Because, like, another game series I'm also trying to beat, which I forgot to put on this, was Earthbound on my 3DS. And I feel like Earthbound would be such a cool game to play. I even have a copy of it on the SNES. I just don't have an SNES to play it on, nor do I have a... No, I think I can record on an SNES, but I don't want to take it out of its wrapping either. That's like my only game I've bought that I want to keep sealed, is the SNES cartridge of Earthbound, and I really don't want to touch it and mess it up. But other than that, that's all I can really think of what I would do in the future. I'm glad I got this series, the first season done. It's always good to play the Last Door over again. It's always a really fun time, because, believe it or not, I actually do enjoy playing this game. It's really different when you record a game, because when you're recording and you're making content for a game, you kind of don't get the same type of, like, enjoyment, if that makes sense, because you're almost feeling like you're forcing yourself to play it in a sense. And I don't want to try to force myself to play stuff, but like I did mention I would try to complete the series, and that's not so much forcing. It's just I I played this game too early. I spoiled it for myself, and I didn't give the chance to like fully enjoy it brand new with other people or like anything like that. And so that's why I think it's a good thing I didn't start season 2 at all. Like I have yet to play season 2, and I've had this game for so long. But yeah, we'll start season 2 sometime, hopefully before the year ends. And I'll hopefully put a Smash Ultimate video out, and hopefully maybe a GameCube game or Wii playthrough or something out. That's a retro. I've actually got a game called The Last Story, and that game is pretty good so far. I haven't actually played a whole lot of it. I've maybe played like the first 10-30 minutes of it, and it's pretty fun. Maybe I'll do a little recording of that just to play through it. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe. Share this video with a friend. We just hit 32 subscribers. My goal, I guess I have until the end of the year, is to get to 50. That's a good little, check mark. And yeah, let's try to hit 50, boys and girls. We got only like, 32, so 18 more to go. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a giveaway this time, because the last time I tried to do a giveaway, I messed up bad. I ended up having to pay $80, and I'm not saying I didn't want to do that. I'm just saying that is kind of not what was supposed to happen, and I don't know if what I give away will be entirely like that again. But I'll try to think of something. I'll try to make something up to where I can get a giveaway. Maybe I won't even do a giveaway until like 100 subscribers or something. But yeah, let's we gotta make our goals. We gotta start somewhere. Everybody starts at 0. My goal right now is to get to 50. And yeah. So thank you all for watching the series so far, and I'll see y'all later. Enjoy.